Guten Tag, mes amis. Wie geht's? C'est moi, Dieter. Ja, this is Dieter. And Dieter is on his first day of his journey into manhood. And you can tell his voice is already getting like manly without even the use of added hormones. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, so we are going to change the strings on my guitar. And you may have noticed, I noticed when I did the little blurb for this, Dieter had some white stuff. So coatings are good for something. This is Penaten. I'm doing a commercial for these guys. Yeah, right. They don't pay me. Dieter, when he doesn't wear his hat, it's sunny today. And maybe you see lifeguards do this, right? So, yeah. So it's Easter. So this is just good for the skin. So here we go. Now, yeah, this is kind of goopy stuff, but it's nice. It's made from, I think it has lanolin in it, right? And I just blend this in here, get rid of my liver spots. It's nice stuff. It feels a little kind of oily, but it's nice. Dieter likes natural things. So, Penaten cream, yeah, for common skin irritations. I guess it's good for diaper rash too. Looks to me, so where is this made? Oh no. Markham, Canada, but looks like a German tin for some reason. I don't know. Just looks like a German thing to me. All right. I forgot to mention to you before, humidity is very important, and I have one of these. It's called a precision hygrometer. All right, and you can see pretty close here. Humidity is a little high today, so if you don't, the green is where it's good, which is 44 to 50% relative humidity. And I keep this in the main room where I do my work and have my guitars, yeah. So a little high today, but nothing serious. And if your humidity is too high, which it is frequently here because I live right near Lake Ontario, I'm only literally about a kilometer away from the lake, you get a dehumidifier. And I have that going most of the time in the summer. So, proper humidity. Now, I prepped this guitar by, in my earlier video, I had some lemon oil, or you could use this stuff. It's a Gibson product called Luthier's Choice Fretboard Conditioner. I've had it forever. Or lemon oil. So I'm going to restring it now. I'm going to just wipe off the excess here. And, sorry, the strings are off on this. Right, so I don't want to bore you. I mean, we're just going to change one string too, but made in the United States. Channel lock pliers. I mean, cutters. I love these channel lock things. So Americans make good tools, yeah. So I loosen the string. I loosen the string here, right? And then when I get it really slack, I cut the string like right around the sound hole or the, yeah. It just makes it faster. So, yeah. Dieter's not a fan of coated strings, so he spent $23.50 of his hard-earned pension money. I paid into it for years. And he's going to try out these D'Addario phosphor bronze acoustic with a never fade away. Right? Well, Dieter's starting to fade away. He's got to get that beard back. It faded away. So I've never had these before. Kind of slick packaging. Woo. Guess this is like an unboxing. And of course the usual thing. Now I'm just going to change the E string on this, which is it's got black balls. Well, we won't blackball you today, but we'll. I know it's supposed to be like viral friendly and stuff, but I miss the days when strings were individually packaged in paper. Well, why can't you use paper for that? But anyway, it is what it is. So now we've got our E string here. Data. Christ, I just had it. Yeah, so stole this idea from a luthier. So, you know, when you take your pegs off, you don't have to do it, but like this was my E peg. Now, you know, sometimes when you put a string in, you get that nasty pop. If you noticed, what I do is I cut a bevel here, because you want underneath the top. And underneath the bridge, you've got a reinforcement. Do they call that a bridge plate? Anyway, you want that ball of the string to sit right there, right? Not be floating around. So when you stick it in here, you put the groove towards the headstock. And I push it down and I give it a good pull up to make sure it's seated, right? I hope you got that. Right, and then you bring it here, and you know, you can use a fancy string winder, but you don't want to have too much. So I just guesstimate I get a few inches up here, and then I put a little kink in it, right? Then look down here. And then you can use a string winder if you want. I'm just going to do this all by hand, because I find by hand you can control it well. You see I'm keeping pressure here, and then as the you wind the string on, I hold it there, right, with my thumb. And yeah, it's going to take a while. So I'll get one of these string winders here. Right, string winder. Let's go, data. Wind that string. You hear that boom? That's the ball of the string trying to lift up. So you want to stick that back down with a push. Anyway, not going to waste time tuning it. But this is a little trick I learned. It's harder with light gauge strings. But then you go down here. This is especially for you guys that perform in bands and stuff, right? And you clip it about an inch here, right? You see that where it's clipped? And you know why you do it, right? Because if you like to smoke on stage, right? I learned this from Keith Richards, actually. There. See? So when you do your guitar solo, you can stick your cigar or your cigarette on there. Right. Wiedersehen. Happy string changing.